Okay, I'm going to react to Honest Trailers Avengers Infinity War. Let's see what Screen Junkies have come up with some funny material in the works here. Alright, here we go.
The following trailer is rated S for spoilers. Today's episode is brought to you by the U.S. Army. From the Thanos of Hollywood comes what could be the best movie Marvel's ever made, but without a doubt is the most movie Marvel's ever made.
It's one of their best, not one of the best.
Man, there is just so much movie in this movie. Look at all that movie. Avengers, Infinity War.
Called the budget.
Journey into a new era of the MCU, where after 10 years of having to streamline their plot so normies would know what's happening, Marvel's gotten so big, they'll drop you right into episode 19, part 1 of 2, without wasting a second on who anyone is or why you should care. Because let's face it, you're either on this hype train by now, or the Winter Soldier using Rocket Raccoon as a sidearm won't mean to you. Don't you see? They're both cyborgs rebelling against their destructive programming to do good. Dad, why aren't you listening to me?
Are you yawning?
All your favorite heroes are here, like Tony Stark, the scientist who finds out magic exists and takes it in stride,
He came here to steal a necklace from a wizard.
but literally can't even when another quippy guy with a goatee shows up.
What is your job exactly besides making balloon animals?
Star-Lord, whose entire first movie was completely undone,
We'd like to express our profound gratitude for your help in saving Xandar.
He decimated Xandar.
and takes it in stride, but literally can't even when another buff guy with blonde hair shows up.
You're mocking. He's trying to copy it.
Captain America, who heroically accepts his reduced role as guy who knows a guy.
Can we do that?
Not me, not here. I know somewhere. Who could find Vision? Probably Steve Rogers.
Black Panther, whose lack of screen time proves no one knew how big of a deal he'd be. And Spider-Man, the boy who'd rather hitch a ride into space and die than stay home and be in Venom. You and me both, kid. But they're not alone, because all these other characters are also back. Like Bruce Banner, a man in desperate need of a Phase 3 recap video.
Tony, you lost another Superbot?
Who's Scott? Ant-Man.
There's an Ant-Man and a Spider-Man?
The Avengers broke up. What toast?
Like a band? Like the Beatles?
Scarlet Witch, the X-Man who's completed her Halle Berry arc of losing her weird accent as the movies go on.
Everybody's afraid of something. Well, there are people who are expecting them too, you know. We both made promises.
Gamora,
Yeah.
the emotional center of the whole story, and the best actor? Huh, didn't see that one coming. Loki, slightly more dead than the last 2 times. The rest of the Guardians pre-James Gunn
Hemsworth.
petition. Those were simpler times, a few weeks ago. And Bucky, the one-armed artisanal goat cheese farmer. But they're not alone either, because holy crap, there are so many people in this movie. Like Rhodey, Okoye, Mantis, Vision, Falcon, Wong, Shuri, M'Baku, Red Skull.
A lot of characters.
Fury. Oh hey, where you been? Thunderbolt Ross? Again? Okay. Marissa Hall, right? Is that her name? Pepper! Hey, last Phase 1 girlfriend standing. Good for you. Nedry? And Hawkeye's name.
Where's Clint?
Wow, the only heroes missing are the ones on all those Netflix shows Kevin Feige hates. Next time, Iron Fist. Next time. Or not. For all the characters crammed into this thing, thrill as it centers around a buff bald guy trying to grow his rock collection. No, Thanos. He's been looking for the Infinity Stone so long, he's changed color twice. And after he vowed in Age of Ultron to do it himself,
I'll do it myself.
he waited like 7 whole movies, including 2 that took place in space, and then boldly sent more of his kids to do it for him. You, sir, are a really bad stepfather, but dang, what a great daddy. Oh, yeah. Watch these movies catch up to one of comics' longest-running traditions, briefly killing people off to goose sales, where with a single snap of the fingers, Disney erased the box office potential of Black Panther, Spider-Man, 5/7 of the Guardians, Doctor Strange, the Winter Soldier, and 1/3 of the Avengers. And if you think these deaths are going to
There's
stay
Alan.
for longer than a movie,
Alan.
I've got a copy of The Death of Superman to sell you. I mean, it's still in the original bag, mint condition, with the armband, too. Come on, no one? How about The Death of Tony Stark? Death of Captain America? How about Thor? Nick Fury? Hawkeye? Okay, how about a copy of Infinity Gauntlet where the same thing happens and they all come back just fine? Cool?
Cool. So cool.
Starring Who Throws the Moon? Honestly. Four Stooges. Beards of No Nation. He was a one-eyed blonde Thor flying purple people beater. Under Armour. Dumbo.
Mortal
Too
Kombat.
long. Thanks for nothing. Signed the Avengers. Shorty LaForge. A hologram for the king. Teen Titan Blow. It wasn't me. It was the one-armed Stan. Do 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 do. My Gamora. Red Dead Redemption. And the Dust Us League.
Well,
Game of Stones. So, we're just gonna give him a pass for pretending this was a standalone movie? Yeah, we are. Today's episode was brought to you by the U.S. Army. Find out more
Because
by
it was
clicking
better
the
than
link
Justice
below.
League. Come on.
Bring me Thanos on your next Avengers Infinity War Honest trailer. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. We are Venom.
I should have taken the aiming to the head elective class back on Asgard.
Heckling a heckler is not worth heckling.
Very well done, Screen Junkies. Very well done. Yeah, this was quite awesome. Yeah, very good movie. I need to see it again because I think it's one of the most fun superhero movies. I don't know if it's the best, but I certainly had a great time in the theater watching it.